Hello everybody, ladies and gentle fucks. How are you all doing today? That's such a pointless thing to say, because you cannot answer me anyway. Because this is a pre-recorded video of me answering questions, yes indeed. Q&A with Dopefish. What is this, part 14, 15? I don't know. It'll say on top of here anyway, so you will know, even though I don't currently know. Oh god, I'm already rambling. Let's just get straight to it, shall we? SpyengoEen asks, will you do a playthrough of the new Amnesia? The first one was a blast. Thanks, I agree, it was a fun game. I will probably play the new Amnesia, no promises though. Sweet Pea's probably gonna do it before me, so I'll probably not do it on release, but eventually I'll get around to it. Satus21 asks, why did you not stream any more Battletime Mountain Blade? People kind of lost interest in playing it. It was good fun though, but I guess we kind of had our fill. Bradley Long asks, what mobile phone do you have? I have a Samsung Galaxy S2. Firefox or Chrome? Firefox, obviously. I need those add-ons, man. Chrome is probably the better browser, but I need those add-ons. And Chrome doesn't have the ones I use, so yeah. And he also asks, where's the rest of Grey and Jagged Alliance? Not sure what you mean about Jagged Alliance. I haven't played that in 100 years and I never put any of it on YouTube, so yeah. I'm still planning to play through Grey though. Just kind of put it on hold for a while. There's so many new games coming out with XCOM and Hotline Miami and everything. But yeah, I'm still planning to play it, even though I shit my pants every time I try. Oh dear. Brentusa asks, what do you think of the Halo series? It's kinda shit. To be completely honest, it's not a very good series. It's like a really floaty first-person shooter. I mean, yeah, you kind of have to do that if you want to make a console shooter. You have to kind of slow it down. But I don't like the weird moon gravity and everything. I mean, I've only played 1 and 2, the ones that were on PC. And as well, I played 2 on Xbox, but yeah, I don't like them. They're just kind of dull, and the stories are really dumb. I don't know why they keep making them, honestly. They should have just stopped with 3. That would have been enough. Kaiser Zossi 2 asks, what are your thoughts on traps? Women with dicks? Each to their own. Whatever. Let them do whatever they want. I don't really have an opinion. Just, people should be free to do whatever the fuck they want. Kashik9 asks, you could have any 3 wishes granted. What would they be? Obviously, more wishes. Yes, it's silly, but more wishes. And if you tell me I can't have more wishes, I would use one of my 3 wishes to wish that I could wish for more wishes. And then, with the other 2 wishes, I would wish for more wishes. It's simple as that. Alright, he also asks, you have 1 week to live before you die from a mysterious illness. What do you do in the time remaining? Desperately try to find the cure? I mean, what is this mysterious illness? I'll try to cure it, obviously. I don't want to die in 1 week. Otherwise, I just sort of play video games, I guess. 1 week of video games and furious masturbation. Then again, that's sort of every week. Oh, how sad. Seb Tevendale asks, why are you not uploading videos as much as you used to? I kind of am. It's like 4 or 5 videos per week. That's sort of like how it's always been. Kraflaw asks, what would you want to be if you weren't a Let's Player? I don't really think I'm a Let's Player. I kind of don't do Let's Plays, but I do streams, which are kind of different from Let's Plays. But what would I do if I weren't a Let's Player? I'd just sit around and be boring. More boring than I am currently. I don't think I would change anything, except I just wouldn't have this big hobby of mine, which is streaming games for people. Laruto722 asks, if you could change 1 major decision you've made in the past, what would you change? If I change something in the past, will I really be here then? Like, if you can really go back and change things in the past, then doesn't that kind of destroy who you are right now? I don't know. I don't think there's any one thing I would change in my past, not really. Maybe I would have a better diet in the past, so I wouldn't be such a fucking lard ass at this point, but beyond that, I don't know. Oskjabel asks, which parts of your body do you shave? Let's not go there, alright? Demonry2 asks, do you think it's strange for me to be interested in you while not being a gamer? Yes and no. I think it's strange not to be a gamer to begin with. I don't know what people do if they don't play games. What do they fill their days with? Like, is gamer like a tag you apply to people who exclusively play games? Or because, I mean, doesn't everyone sort of play games to some extent or another? I guess, like, I don't know, like, are you a TV-er if you watch any TV? Like, anyway, no, it's not really that strange. I just think it's kind of strange not to play games. I mean, they're really fun. You should try them. That's all I have to say about that. Life's good. Kraken8 asks, are you religious? No. Don't be silly. Sluskin Puskin asks, opinion on drug use? Again, people are free to do whatever the fuck they want. Of course, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. I don't really give a shit. Belafonte901 asks, when you order a pizza, what are the toppings that you would choose to put on it? I usually go for a kebab pizza with fries and extra sauce. It's really delicious. So it's like kebab meat, like tomato and that kind of stuff, and then you put fries on top of it at the end, and then put extra sauce, and it's just like, they're sort of crunchy, but the sauce kind of soaks in, and they're sort of, yeah, okay. Equality12 asks, have you been to China? If not, why? No, I haven't been to China. Why would I go to China? There's so many other places in the world that aren't fucking piss holes. Why would I want to go to China of all places? It's not like saying, have you been to Siberia? If not, why? Have you been to North Korea? If not, why? Have you been to fucking, like, Sahara Desert? If not, why? China is like the last place in the world you'd want to be. Why would you... Oh, dear me. Gigarex and Raptor asks, have you considered playing Dota with fans? Yes, I do it every day, sort of. Well, not kind of, well, sort of. I mean, fans, I don't know. Stop talking, Dopefish. Everything's terrible. Let's just move on. John Tonify asks, do you like PewDiePie and his community? No, I do not. Definitely not. Yuvakuri asks, do you regret your Coop video with PewDiePie? No, I don't. I mean, I don't like PewDiePie these days, but back then he wasn't that bad. He and I weren't too dissimilar back then. We were kind of doing the same thing. I mean, he was sort of still more hyperactive even back then, but he wasn't the massive screaming faggot he is now. And I had fun in that video. I mean, yeah, his channel was only a little bit bigger than mine, and it was good fun. I don't know, like, I guess he got famous and then it kind of went to his head or something, and he sort of got into a, like, positive reinforcement loop with his fans who liked him screaming and doing stupid shit, and then he just kept doing it because he got positive feedback for it. Anyway, the same guy asks, a lot of people are saying that video games are declining and that they're not as good as they used to be. What do you think? I think there's some truth to it, but I don't think it's really true. Anyway, I do think that there's something to it, but I think that's more to do with me than the actual state of video game industry. I'm sure there's a lot of fucking rehashes and shit going on, you know. There's a new COD every year, but even way back when, like, you know, in like Nintendo era, there used to be like 100 bazillion platformers that all sort of play the same. And now we have like a bazillion shooters that sort of all play the same. It's kind of like it's always been. I think that companies just want to make money and go for whatever seems popular, whatever's selling, and they just clone it and just mimic that. And games overall, I mean, it feels like there are fewer really great games these days, but I might be kind of biased in that since I was a child, or at least younger, when a lot of my favorite games came out. Then again, I mean, there are some really good games coming out every year still. It's still really worth being a gamer. And even if there weren't, you still have this massive back library to go to, especially as a PC gamer. There's like 100 million different titles out there that I haven't even played that are supposedly really good. I mean, if suddenly no new games ever came out, I could still play video games until the day I die without being bored of the selection of games. Oh god, well this was rambly and incoherent, and just as it should have been. So, I'll just call it quits here. I still have a shit ton more questions. Oh god, I'm not even gonna edit this, am I? Nope. This was like a third of them or less, so we'll see a few more of these videos up ahead. And yeah, don't ask questions on this video if you want me to answer them, because I'm not gonna do that. Wait for me to put up a special ask your questions here type video, which I do every now and then. Feel free to comment on anything I've said though, and if you like PewDiePie, please don't start any drama. Just leave it alone, you massive faggot. Alright then, goodbye everyone, and thanks for watching.